Today's horoscope, Aries March 1st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits spotlight your different drives and approaches to life these days, and integrating them is the challenge. You are coming across quite mildly with Venus in your sign, and quite magnetically as well. People notice you more than usual and recognize your attractiveness. Even so, part of you isn't ready for big decisions, and a lot is happening beneath the surface. You're friendly, but you're keeping a lot more than usual to yourself. Mercury's transits help you sort things out, especially as the day advances. Focusing on the areas of your life that you can improve comes naturally, and it's constructive. This is a time for recognizing the need to resolve problem areas so that you can clear a path for confidently going forward. You might make interesting connections, whether this involves bumping into someone or coming across information that jogs your memory of a matter. Even if you can't seem to communicate your inner message right now, you might consider that you don't truly need to at the moment. The stars are never still. They always dance. The beautiful tapestry of the sky above is shifting yet again. Mighty Mars, the planet of passion and drive, and your planetary ruler is like a timekeeper as he spins around the heavens. He takes 2 years to go around the zodiac wheel and has now roared to life in direct motion your solar of family and domesticity, which, admittedly, may take your mind off of spicy fun and games for a bit. However, if you are casually dating, consider throwing a dinner party at home and invite your sweetheart. If coupled up, nuzzle up for some TLC. Whatever you feel could shake your financial stability. Be mindful of how your emotions impact your financial standing, as the moon in Pisces trines Mars in Cancer and sextiles Uranus in Taurus. This has been one heck of a week. So much has happened in your work life, which may leave you feeling raw as your work week begins to wind down. You might be tempted to decompress by spending money once work is over. Although you deserve a treat, you should be mindful of how much you spend once your workday is over. The attention you give to your body will produce both interior and exterior results. The exterior results are not of great concern to you, though the positive comments you garner will certainly boost your self-esteem. You generally seek an inner harmony that enhances your wellness. Are you informed about matters like organic farming and what your community does to support such things? Your involvement and contribution to these kinds of issues directly affects your sense of well-being. Think about it. You're not going to want to slow down. Today, you can bet that you'll be energetic and raring to go. While this definitely is the day to get a lot accomplished, you'd be wise to hold off on making any commitments. You are renowned for getting things started, but staying with it until the bitter end isn't your forte. It can be far easier to jump into something on this day, so take a little more time to think things through first. Today's new moon in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart brings you to an important waypoint in your current solar, one that not only points the way home but sends a reminder that your birthday month and new solar is just around the corner. This is the last new moon of this current solar, and as a new moon is all about new beginnings, this is the point when the main focus shifts away from closing old doors and onto preparing for the opening of new doors. While the sun is still several weeks away from Aries, the moon will return tomorrow. The lead up to the moon's return to Aries tomorrow is an important point in any month to have your antennas up while keeping an open mind. While this will be an ordinary monthly visit, with Venus just 2 days away from turning retrograde here, this will ensure you are emotionally engaged and aware as the planet of love opens the doors to the past. Daily Planetary Overview. The alignment of the moon with Saturn in Pisces and its sextile with Uranus in Taurus brings a surge of intuition, almost like a sudden flash of insight that seems to come from nowhere. This could be an unexpected realization, a meaningful sign, or even a profound message that shifts your perspective entirely. Have you ever experienced a moment where everything just clicked, where the answer you had been searching for suddenly became clear? This is one of those times. The universe is offering you valuable information, whether it's a gut feeling about a decision, a sudden solution to a lingering problem, or an unexplainable nudge in a new direction. Pay attention to these intuitive downloads, as they may hold the key to long-term growth and success. Beyond these flashes of insight, there's also a deeper emotional current at play, one that encourages reconnecting with family and strengthening bonds that may have faded over time. Revisiting family connections can be incredibly rewarding, not only because of the warmth and familiarity but also because of the unexpected wisdom that can come from shared stories and traditions. Have you ever sat down with an elder and heard a story that changed the way you saw your own past? Or learned about an old remedy or lifestyle habit that now makes perfect sense? You may find yourself discovering fascinating details about your heritage, practical life advice that stands the test of time, or even a long-lost tradition that resonates with you more than ever. These moments of connection offer a sense of grounding, a reminder that you are part of something bigger than yourself. Your creative energy is also shining through, making you a source of inspiration for those around you. Whether it's in home copyright CR, fashion, or any form of artistic expression, your unique perspective is valued, and people are eager to hear your thoughts. Have you ever given a simple piece of advice, only to realize later how much it impacted someone? That's the kind of influence you have now. This is a perfect time to share your insights, collaborate with others, and create something truly meaningful. Bonds grow stronger when we engage in shared passions, and your enthusiasm will bring you closer to the people who matter most. Whether you're brainstorming ideas with a friend, offering styling tips, or simply adding a creative touch to your surroundings, your artistic eye is making a difference. This increased confidence and self-assurance are also being noticed by others, which may lead to new responsibilities and opportunities. People trust your judgment, and because of this, you might find yourself stepping into a role of greater influence. Whether it's at work, in a personal project, or in a leadership position within your community, your ability to stay composed and focused makes you the perfect person to take on these new challenges. But with this added responsibility, it's important not to lose sight of what truly matters. The people who support you and lift you up deserve the same care and attention that you so naturally extend to others. Balance is key. Make sure you're nurturing the relationships that bring you joy, as they are a vital part of your overall well-being. Financially, things are looking up, and you may begin to feel a renewed sense of momentum in areas where you once felt stuck. If you've been worried about being in a rut, this phase will bring a shift that allows you to see new possibilities and avenues for success. Have you ever felt like no matter what you did, things just wouldn't move forward, and then suddenly, everything started falling into place? That's what's happening now. The obstacles that once seemed immovable are beginning to dissolve, and your natural instincts when it comes to business, money, and long-term planning are reawakening. Opportunities are coming your way, and they won't require endless waiting or second-guessing. Trust yourself. This is not a time to hesitate or hold back. If something feels right, take the leap. Have you ever looked back on a moment when you took a risk and realized it was the best decision you ever made? This could be one of those moments. Your ability to take action with confidence will be rewarded, and the steps you take now will pave the way for long-term success. As you move through this powerful period of transformation, take a moment to reflect on what truly matters to you. What is something you've been putting off that you now feel ready to pursue? Who in your life could use a little extra appreciation and support? What intuitive message have you been receiving that you're ready to act on? Trust in yourself, embrace the opportunities in front of you, and move forward with confidence, knowing that everything is aligning in your favor. The path ahead is full of possibilities, and this is your time to step into them with an open heart and an inspired spirit.